we have to understand first that the cabin is not pressurized. We will climb to 9,000 meters where the pressure is only 1/3 of the pressure here on the ground, which means we need definitely oxygen. The second is that the cabin is not going to be heated, and at this altitude, 9,000 meters, the outside temperature is at least minus 40 degrees centigrade, and we expect that in the cabin, despite insulation, that temperature may go down to minus 20. And so the pilot is facing an environment which is not easy. Temperature on the ground maybe plus 30, 35, minus 20 in the air. So it needs, and we need, really special equipment. Connection is pretty intense. Of course, we have the oxygen, so that's one. We have all the radio equipments, that's another one. We measure the amount of oxygen we have in the blood, which gives feedbacks to the pilots. When climbing very high, of course, the risk is to have a lack of oxygen, which you don't detect normally as a pilot. Before losing consciousness, you lose the capacity to understand what's going on there. And the last link, which is also very important, is that we will wear cuffs on the arms. And these cuffs are linked to the so-called Omega instruments and inform the pilot when we exceed the bank, the inclination of the airplane above 5 degrees. So in a situation where we would be extremely tired and be just a little bit maybe too relaxed, it would provide direct input to the pilot and to tell him exactly what he has to do right now. The static posture, I think, will be difficult. We trained that in the simulator, so we have already some kind of a feedback. Worked well, and I think because of the motivation of the flight itself, you push back, in fact, the uncomforts that can develop over time. I think the other difficulty may be the question of temperature. If it really gets too warm, it sucks energy out of you, and of course if it gets too cold you start to shiver, and that also makes it difficult. So I think maybe the temperature is the most difficult to handle.